How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This is going to be episode number 57, but before we do get into anything, I've just got to thank you guys once again. The support on this series has been pretty spectacular, really, since we've got to the Premier League. You guys seem to be enjoying it a lot more, enjoying these games a lot more, and obviously the squad that we have now. We made quite a few signings in the summer, and they seem to be doing quite well. They may be playing well, but are they growing well? We're going to find out, as it is the first of the month. We will be doing a squad report. It's good to see that Ben Harrison is up to a 71 overall at the age of 21. He's growing technically still. And I'm surprised that he's still growing, to be honest. He started at a 55. We've trained him all this way. I haven't trained him for a while, but it's good to see that he's still growing naturally. Jerry Mbakogu grew in training last time out. He is now pretty much worth the valuation that we paid for him, which is really good. Aaron Platt is a CDM that's really impressed me. I knew he'd be good, but I didn't think he'd be this good. He seems to be very good all round, and just training his defensive stats a little bit more, he will become a very, very good CDM for us. Gabriel Miranda's already up by +2 this season, up to a 73. I should probably give this guy a bit more playtime, but you know, it's the issue of the stamina and the strength. It's a really, really poor combination, and those two stats alone being so poor, it really does let him down quite a bit. Gökhan Gül is up to a 71 after only just signing him on deadline day. We also have Mislav Orsic growing as well. He's now an 81. He hasn't really been that good. He's been okay. He hasn't been anything special so far. We've got Botelho as well, our Brazilian striker that we signed from the free agents, up to a 67. Mark McLeod is growing physically, and he's growing across the board actually, which is awesome to see. He's now a 62. Let me know in the comments down below, please let me know. How can I get this on every single youth player so they have good physicals and that they actually grow in their physicals? I've never had this before. And we also have a monthly scouting update as well. We'll take a little look at this one, see if we've got any good English players that we can possibly sign. This guy here, Peter Young, does look pretty decent potential-wise, so we will go ahead and sign him up. With regards to the other players, I don't think they're any good. We'll probably reject most of these, to be honest. But now we are going to be having the first game of the episode, and it is going to be against Man City. We're going into this game with a pretty strong lineup. Whether it'll be enough to get a result, I'm not really too sure. We were the giant killers in the FA Cup a couple of seasons ago. We knocked Man City out in the semi-final, so I know all about their team. I know what it takes to beat them, and I know that we're going to have a real tough task on our hands here. We're actually down with some of the lowest scoring teams in the league despite being in 9th. We've only scored 5 goals so far. A little bit worrying, to be honest, if we're going to avoid relegation. But looking at the lineup for Man City, they're going to be having quite an interesting side. The only player that I probably don't know from their current starting 11 is that centre-back there on the right. The worrying thing is, though, they've got Cavani up front. He is a deadly striker. He will really punish me if I give him an opportunity. We'll try and play this one inside. And again, out wide. A really good pass there to Orsic. He's been dangerous in this game so far and gets taken down. And that's actually going to be a penalty. Wow. That's a bit of a surprise there because I thought Zabaleta did well with the challenge. We'll have a little look at it on the... Oh, come on. He won the ball there. Surely that's not a penalty. Yeah, I think we've got a little bit lucky there. I think the ref's a bit of a Wimbledon fan, but we will take this one with Mbakogu. Hopefully we can score this one, and we do end up scoring it, making it 1-0 in this game in the 8th minute. Oh, yes, we've got an opportunity here, and it's been gifted right here to Armstrong. Can we make it 2-0 and capitalise on it? No. It's like we were destined to miss that opportunity. I thought I'd judged it perfectly, and Armstrong, I would have backed him to score from there. What a poor miss. And Delph's on the ball. Back in. Zabaleta, good passing play. Now Toure. Back to De Bruyne and back to Toure again. Really good save by Sears. Now it's going to be Aaron Platt in here to Mbakogu. Trying to dink it over the top. Armstrong's got it. And he'll get it back here to Mbakogu with a bit of pace. And he's going to keep on going and have a shot. What a good effort. And Mbakogu makes it 2-0. And I think we found ourselves a bit of a cult hero in this series. Maybe it's a bit premature to say that, but this is a really well taken goal by Mbakogu. Shocking defending. But look at the dribbling, and the finish is just absolutely exquisite. He's going to get it back to De Bruyne. Having a shot. Good block by Lockyer. And he's back out again. What an effort. Wow, what an effort from Sterling that was. A really powerful effort. And I just don't even know how Sears saved that. Well, it was straight at him, yes, but that is still a very good save. It's going to be a corner though as they try and get back into the game. Sears has made 8 saves so far and 9 now. Now it's Pogba playing this one through to Clichy. Into the middle again. Oh, everyone missed the header. And it's out to David Silva. A good chance for him. A really good save though again. 10 saves in this game. I do not know how we haven't conceded so far. And through here again to Lewandowski, having a shot, again misses. And I just don't even understand how many chances does City need to at least get a goal in this game. How on earth have we got away and won all 3 points in that game? It's not like we won it 1-0. We won the game 2-0 despite being absolutely battered in that game. And once again, it's all thanks to Joe Sears in goal. He's just been fantastic. Ayorfa, though, did suffer an injury in that game, much to my surprise. I didn't really see him get injured at all in the game. Obviously, it was something he picks up. He's got a bruised shoulder, out for 5 days. Not really too bad. And now we're going to be having some more player training. Hopefully, some growth from this one. And we'll have to wait and see as we simulate this session. And we get some good growth there with Mbakogu. And he's about halfway to 77 now. And now we will be having a game here against West Ham United in the Premier League. We will look at the table, though, before we do get into the game. And we can see there that West Ham are, surprisingly enough, they've only got 1 win all season out of 8 games. They're really not doing too well. They're near the relegation zone. We, on the other hand, are currently sitting in 7th after 8 games, 14 points, which is an average of 2 points a game. Very, very good. And this game against West Ham United is going to be a pretty big game. I'm not going to change the side for this game. I'm going to keep it as we have done from the last game. And hopefully we can get a good result in this one as well. That man, Jerry Mbakogu, is going to be very crucial in this game. Hopefully he can make the same impact as in the City game. Looking at their side though, I mean, West Ham, they haven't really made too many changes. They've got Oscar Borg on the left mid, a player that's quite a good talent for West Ham in real life. And apart from that, they literally haven't made any signings, I don't think. And now we'll play it again. Out wide here to Lee Lucas, cutting inside and doing really well and having a shot, but it's a really tame effort. Oh, Lee Lucas has done very well there. It's not a foul either. We're going to keep running and play it through here to Mbakogu. Onside. Not onside. That was a good finish as well, and it's very unlucky that we've been called offside for that one. And now inside here to Obiang, who's going to play it again, and it's a good effort. It's fallen to Payet, but likewise with our goal that we did score, Payet is offside for this one. Now it's up here to Lee Lucas and into Mbakogu. What can he do here? We're going to try and play this one, and it's a good ball actually. Really well picked out into Armstrong, who's going to have a shot as well. And it's a really good goal by Adam Armstrong, who makes it 1-0 in this game. Just on the stroke of half-time, and just as I thought we weren't going to score. It's a fantastic ball by Mbakogu. I really didn't think he'd be able to pick that one out. But Armstrong made a good run. He found him. And the finish as well is also very good. And now Payet here for West Ham. And back into Payet, who gets this one over the top. And it's going to be Kouyaté now, using his brute strength and pace to get inside, and Oscar Borg ends up equalising for West Ham. Can't deny that it isn't deserved for them, but it's just a shame that Ben Harrison isn't exactly that physical enough. Certainly not physical enough to bully off Kouyaté off the ball. And this random guy has done really well here actually, and he's going to try and cut inside and have a shot. Good save by Sears, and a really poor follow-up shot, not even on target. This inside again. Zona Ali. Could have passed it there, but we'll wait for a better opportunity. Oh, we won it back. And Mbakogu. What a fantastic goal that is in the 73rd minute. I was half expecting that one to go wide of the post, I'll be honest. It's very lucky that it's fallen to us. A really lucky deflection. Falls to Mbakogu. And what a powerful strike that is. An absolute thunderbolt. An absolute rocket past Adrian. And there's no way he'd be stopping that. Oh, Zarate's won it back. It's going to be through here, down this right side and into the middle again. And West Ham equalise. I have to say they do deserve something out of the game though. I have to say it is a little bit disappointing that we squandered our leads twice in this game. But you can't cry over spilt milk. These things happen sometimes. You just got to move on. And West Ham are very good opposition. I will take a point out of this game. And now it's going to be time for some more player training once again. I'm hoping that we can get Sears up to a 78 maybe. But I think the likelihood from this session is that we will see some growth from Oscar Yara, which we do end up seeing. He's gone up to a 69 overall now. I did also ask you guys in the last episode if you think I should take an international management offer. These two offers here from Russia and Scotland are completely out of the question. We've got offers from Sweden and Portugal. And to be honest, I think this would be an interesting offer to take up. It was a bit 50-50 when I asked you guys in the last episode. But we will go ahead and accept the Portuguese national offer. And we'll have to wait and see in the coming months whether we have a good squad to work with. And currently I'm not really too sure where West Brom are in the league. I guess we can have a little look. I've got a feeling they're near the relegation zone. And they're actually sort of near where we are. They're 13th in the table. Unfortunately, I don't have time to play this West Brom game, but we will have one more game in this episode, which will be in the Capital One Cup. We end up getting a 1-1 draw. I can take that, I guess. You know, West Brom are a bit of a hard team to break down. They came up with us, I think, from the Championship last year. But we still get a 1-1 draw. I'll take that. And another goal for Mbakogu as well. And now we do have the Capital One Cup game. It is going to be against Everton here in the round of 4, I believe, of this competition. So we're having to deal with a bit of rotation for this Everton game. Obviously, the Premier League does take priority. And in this game, we're going to be giving a start to Gökhan Gül and also James Bree. And we're also going to be starting Devontae Cole and Mbakogu up front. Whether they do well in this game, you know, that just blistering pace. I mean, I think both of them have 98 pace combined. And a really good chance from the free kick here. I don't know if it's in scoring position, but we'll have to wait and see. As we take this one here with Orsic, we're going to try and bend it. See what we can do. It's a good effort, and a really good effort, actually. He's going to have a shot as well. Good shot and a good save. And Luan picks it up here on this left side. On right side, sorry. And into the middle again, and it comes out for Lukaku off the bar. And now we've lost it. Besic has won it back inside to Barkley with a shot. And Ross Barkley ends up scoring an absolutely lovely goal there in the 33rd minute. In here to Lee Lucas. Loses out. And that's another player down. It's going to be Barkley now up to Lukaku. A good opportunity for 2-0 maybe, and does end up scoring. I don't really give two shit about this competition, but the fact that we've conceded 2 goals in 40 minutes, not that great to be honest. Inside to Lukaku again, a bit of a space in the middle. We need to make sure that we plug that gap, and they end up scoring again. And it's 3-0 before half-time. This is just getting out of hand now. I mean, this is just embarrassing, the way that the players are coming out. They don't even know what they're doing, the bloody headless chickens. And David Hennon ends up scoring against us. Really, really disappointing. I'm pretty speechless after that game. I'm just going to blame the weather. Let's just say, because it was raining, our players slipped up here and there, especially Sears. He didn't really have the best game. I can't criticise him because he's had a brilliant season so far. I think it's fair to say that Sears didn't really have the best game. We didn't have the best game as a team. We had a good amount of chances, but we weren't able to score them. Everton are a very good young side. They were able to capitalise. And unfortunately, we are out of the Capital One Cup. And unfortunately, we have been knocked out of the Capital One Cup. Had we have gone through, we would have faced Birmingham. So that just makes it even worse, doesn't it? We could have had easy opposition in the next round. But I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. But this will be the end of this episode of this career mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we will be going into the month of November. We will be trying to get to the January transfer window fairly quickly. Not too quick that we rush through the series. But at the same time, I reckon we'll be there in a couple of episodes. And because I will be trying to get ahead with videos and making sure that I'm all prepared and everything, I will be sort of pre-recording a few episodes. So I will be asking you guys if you can try and leave a few transfer suggestions. Maybe some pre-contracts for the 2019 season end. And, you know, any other players that you want me to sign, do let me know in the comments down below. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.